Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And now, lining up for
Thailand have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working job.
And he's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Here's the header! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found the way through. That's a little off target. Ziyech. Aguirre. That has been slung wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pulls. Oh, what has happened here? Van Nistelrooy. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? And it's played in. Bruno claims it without any fuss. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a shade optimistic. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Ziyech. Now it's En-Nesyri with Ziyech. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ziyech. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Thailand are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Maradona. Nicely weighted ball.
Benzema looking to get on the end of this.
Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. And it's Mazraoui.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Benzema.
That's good play from him.
What a throw in.
Unahi.
It's a really well-measured ball. With Ziyech. He's found a way through. Shot could be on.
En-Nesyri.
With a beautifully timed run.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi.
Oh, good spread. Ziyech. And it's Azar. Maradona.
Nicely shaped ball.
And this is Benzema. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Spread out to the left.
He's got away.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
He is through. Brahim Diaz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That has not gone well.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Played in deep. And he's managed to get rid.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Played out to the right.
That's an imaginative pass.
Oh, delightful ball. Van Nistelrooy. Shot, surely! Off the post.
Brahim Diaz.
There will be one.
And he's managed to get free. En-Nesyri.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be thrown
Thailand
away.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Benzema
Tries to pass it through.
Hazard. Decent chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. Maradona. Van Nistelrooy is having a shot! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 18.
Things looking so easy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Diaz.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Ziyech.
Goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Front-footed pressing going on here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Brahim Diaz. Benzema is being harried and hassled.
Well, recognising the need to reduce his influence isn't guaranteed. It'll take some good work to stop him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Brahim Diaz. He's a sharp little ball here.
Amrabat deals with that comfortably.
Hakimi.
The attendance for this match was
looking for options for movement.
80,113.
Rodri.
And the pass is intercepted. Ednesiri. Can he get it through? Hazard. And this is Maradona. Big chance!
That's a throw.
Substitution for Thailand.
Number 19, Benzema. Number 9, Hazard.
Thailand are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 16, Rodri.
Aguirre.
Coming on the field,
Unahi.
number 7, Yamal. Number 41, Rice. Number 14,
And here's Ziyech.
number 5,
Well, he's not
Conte.
happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Cleared without complication.
And it's Serginho.
Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Amrabat.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Unahi. Serginho. Knocks it into space. Rice. Delivers the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Van Nistelrooy. Coming on the field is number 20.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He's in a great position here. He's in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a promising position.
Now the ball in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Thailand have reclaimed it.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And it's Conte. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Conte. Maradona, who has set up 2 goals. Chance for a shot!
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes
official
added
showing that there
time.
will be 3 minutes of added time. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Thailand present their opponents with the best possible chance here. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Serginho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, great run, magical! Pinches it off him. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Thailand can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Quick reminder today.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Now it's Haaland. Milinkovic-Savic.
Sané. And Sané! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Calafiori. And it's Locatelli. Anything noteworthy in the early... Tonali has got himself a free kick.
No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Thailand already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. Udogi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now he's got space here. Di Lorenzo kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Barella. Can he get on the end of this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that pass isn't the best. Bastoni. And it's Barella. Now it's Keane. Now it's Raspadori. Raspadori showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Raspadori. Barella. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Turns and goes. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Politano. Politano! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Played out to the right.
That has not gone well. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
Real chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is the breakthrough.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Politano. Looking to play him in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tonali with the short one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Haaland. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Beckham. Now it's Foden. Haaland goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 24.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Thailand grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Politano. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Goal, Italy! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Italy after 43 minutes is number 25, Matteo Politano.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Sané. Haaland.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Locatelli. Raspadori. Bruno Fernandes. Foden gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. Raspadori. Udogi. Oh, that's a key interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest
This will turn out to be a really good one.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
What do you
screen.
think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Thailand really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's had a hit! And that should get the job done. That's a throw. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. Beckham. Udogi. He has found the way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Italy have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Locatelli. And here's Raspadori. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now that's well seen too. Barella. Played into space. Calafiori. Thailand needing a change of fortune here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Raspadori. That is good alertness. And it's Udogi. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Raspadori. He's having a go! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's found a way through.
This match was 81,007.
Now it's Keane. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Locatelli! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Number 47.
Thailand choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Substitution for Thailand.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thailand have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Thailand can try it again now.
Substitution for Thailand.
Corner number 2 then.
Bruno Fernandes. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Joshua Kimmich.
Haaland! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it. Loose ball now, and has another go! Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tonali.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now this could be a chance. Calafiori. That's Beckham. A probing pass. Dink through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a good position. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Thailand really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Here it is, climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Raspadori. Now it's Keane. Thailand needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Knocks it into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's the shot! They've done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Thailand really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Calafiori spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there. Always onto this. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's gone forward. Great vision. Now it's Keane.
5 minutes added time.
Politano. He's picked his way through. And that has been clubbed away. Keane. He's found. And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 14, Keane.
Italy take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Barella. Locatelli. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Thailand really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in. So positives can be taken, Peter, even in defeat.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Udogi, he has found the way through. It's a good look, he rises! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Haaland thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Hoisted in, and the shot! No, not this time.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Koundé has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space.
He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bastoni. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Foden. Pass is just off target. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's managed to get... Shot, surely! It's hit the uprights. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Politano. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Locatelli. Looking for a run-up. He's going to be disappointed with that. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Italy looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. He's in a good position here. Keane, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland.
He's having a go!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Barella. Now it's Keane. Now it's Raspadori. Nicely spread.
That's going in strongly.
Politano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away? Crosses it in.
Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Danger averted for now. Politano. Tonali. And here's Raspadori. Keane. And Keane! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Keane. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Barella. And here's Raspadori! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Calafiori. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Udogi. Raspadori. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's had a shot!
North Korea have their second corner now. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Bastoni. And it's Locatelli. Now Tonali. Locatelli. And it's Tonali. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. And the shot! And he hits the net. The second half off to a spectacular start. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played in by Foden.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And that was asking just too much of him. Udogi. Calafiori. Tonali. Tonali is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 13, Vets. Number 18, Sane. Coming on the field, number 6.
North Korea still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, that was never going to make it. Politano. Now it's Keane. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Played into space. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Korea, after 61 minutes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
The attendance for this
And
match
that has
was
added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. This looks promising. Kimmich is onto this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. North Korea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Keane. Looking to play him in. Now it's Politano. Looking for options for movement. Keane in acres of space out wide. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now Tonali. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's been shipped out wide. Foden is in a really good position out wide.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Politano receives it in a wide position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Calafiori. Haaland. Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 47.
North Korea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 24.
Tonali over to the left.
Number 16.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Modric.
Dog tries a shot! Oh, brilliant from Keane! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Keane simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Italy go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Oh, his fan support out wide. Di Lorenzo can get it clear. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Goes for a shot! Oh yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
North Korea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but
Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Politano. Can he get it through? Endrick providing an outlet on that flank. Header! Kane is flagged offside. Bastoni into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Raspadori. Keane receives it in a good position here. Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Saliba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you.
Hello,
I'm really looking forward to this now.
To today's match.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this fella, Reece James, is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, what a climb! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's found a way through. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Pedro, out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Neymar goes short. The ball goes in. South Korea are looking to go forward now. And here's Neymar. The ball has bounced loose now. Out for a throw. Douglas Luiz. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Savinho. He has found a way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Linton. Now it's Pedro. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's bustling through here. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Now, can he find a finish? No, he didn't quite meet it right.
to head it! No, not the best of headers. Danilo. Now it's Savinho. Looking to play him in. And no, that was never going to make it. Linton. Savinho. And it's Musiala. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's been caught napping. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Bruno Guimaraes, Linton, and that's a good ball. Musiala and Milinkovic-Savic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Danilo. And it's Linton. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out towards the right wing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Havertz. Olise. Savinho. And that should get the job done. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's very neat. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's picked his way through. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's whipped it across. Olise. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Pedro. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Pedro. Oh, that's fabulous. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Savinho gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Dogged defence on the other. Savinho. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's a chance!
Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. Turns and goes back. Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 17.
South Korea choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 5.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Del Piero. Crosses it in here. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Danilo. Now it's Savinho. And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 42. Musiala. Coming on the field is number 9.
Well into the second half,
Vitinha.
and still there's nothing between them. South Korea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Vitinha. Savinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's João Pedro, and that's gone loose. That's a cute ball. Danilo kept his eye on it, and he's there. South Korea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Vitinha.
Out to the left it goes.
In by Del Piero. Danilo. Douglas Luiz. That is good alertness. Nice looking ball. Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Savinho. Tonali. Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Gabriel getting this one clear. And now the breakaway. It's a promising position.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's made its way.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for South Korea. Number
So,
7.
third corner of the game.
Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Number 29. Kai Havertz. Coming on the field. Number 19. Wilshere.
Point blank header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Danilo. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Joe Linton, who's steaming forward. And they're back on the ball again.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Sabinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Vitinha.
There will be
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. Foot in. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Bruno Guimaraes. So that's it. It is all over. South Korea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Filippo Inzaghi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack, and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And now,
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
How can you overlook a player who has a name like this guy, Xavi Simons? He plays on either wing or as a false nine. He's quick, he's versatile, he's hard-working, he's coachable. They all say he has a great footballing IQ. And he's one of those catch-me-if-you-can types.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And as you can see, we've already started here. Probing pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Decent chance! What about that from Fernando Torres?
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Number 17.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
China break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And this is Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Torres gets into a good position. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spiked.
China are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options for movement. Swept chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Maya is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. And it's no mistake! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side.
Nothing doing. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Maya. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Pinches it off him, and it's Fernando Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Gets into some space, plays it across. China looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Elects to cross. Xavi Simons, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's shifting through the gears here, hangs in across. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And this is Torres. France. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bernardo Silva, he's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a lovely, neat pass. He came in hard, very hard, and he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
China really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
China go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. No way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maya! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Makaleli, he's having a go! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class!
the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him. Oh, what a climb! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it. And one more try! Relentless! Just relentless! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
De Bruyne.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Mepham. 60 minutes played.
China are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. China making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Number 22, Gabby Simons. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good-looking ball.
And he's lost his man here.
Driving forward.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Mepham. Grant.
Adams. And it's Palmer.
De Bruyne.
Looking to add to his goal.
He's had a shot!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and
just about within shooting range.
And that has put paid to that. Park Ji-sung. Oh, super. Takes a shot! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. China are having a ball here.
Substitution for China.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Oh, played right into his path.
Number
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 9.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely worked. Diaby driving forward. And the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne threads one in. Oh, super find. And the shot's on. Tries a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross in, looks like a good one. Diaby wins the duel this time.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Maya. He's looking wide.
6.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Indicated.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? And now the breakaway. Good ball, good take. He's a sharp little ball here. Picked out, there's the shot! He scores! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Crunching tackle. Diaby. And that is that. China pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Please join me in wishing all the
Many
best
thanks
for
to Jim,
members of
and
our
with
fan
that,
club
it is a
celebrating
very
their
good night.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's lineup.
Our understanding is that it's going to be a 3-6-1 formation.
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially it can be effective from both a defensive or offensive viewpoint. It all depends on the manager and his personnel and whether he prefers getting on the front foot or just thinking a little negatively. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, that has not gone well.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Xavi Simons, Park Ji-sung gets into a good position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Nicely aimed pass.
Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Van Dijk.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's missed, but not by that far.
Atletico Paranaense
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just off target.
is their second corner of the game.
Surely now!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Atletico Paranaense really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shoot! Has another go!
Corner number 3 coming up.
There's the header! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the ball in. Great chance! Off the post! Now it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Atletico Paranaense really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's had it taken off him. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk. Knocks it into space. Park Ji-sung. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Downs. Southampton were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Park Ji-sung. Crosses it in. Downs. Macaulay. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Macaulay does really well to win the ball there. Adams. No, that's been intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball. Half-time getting close now. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide. Opts to play it back. And he shoots! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Neatly clipped into space. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And look back on the first 45 minutes.
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Atletico Paranense have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Simons. And this is Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Harwood Bellis. That's a sharp pass, and he was alert to it. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Now that looks a decent ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he skips past his man. There will be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Van Nistelrooy coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Oh, super. And Van Nistelrooy! Ruud Van Nistelrooy, a giant among strikers. He's got himself an absolute peach.
The goal scorer for
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Atletico Paranaense making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not the most accurate pass. Atletico Paranaense are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Diaby. Oh, no joy this time. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Climbs up big! Oh, denied brilliantly!
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Pretty robust defending.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's... Can he finish? It's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Number 13, coming on to replace
So,
him
time for
is
changes on both sides, actually.
Substitution in progress.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Diaby tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 18. Coming on the field, number 46, number 2.
And he's had it nicked away. Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, can they get him away? This looks... Can he finish? He's got a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
I think we're just about done here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has found the way through, and he's in on goal, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Makaleli taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Atletico Paranense really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Chance for a shot! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Reed. Thomas. De Bruyne demonstrating his defensive quality there. And this is Torres. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ricardo Pereira, and he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Not the most convincing of passes. Alexander-Arnold, nicely weighted ball. Reed. Reed! And that is high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Xavi Simons. That has been slung wide. Early ball. Skip. It's Deco over Reed. Ricardo Pereira. And it's Ayew. It's a really well-measured ball. Fatawu. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
James. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And Fatawu. Now it's Decot over Reed. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Bruyne! Danger averted for now. Simons. Done delicately. And this is Park Ji-sung. Back in once more. Decent chance! Too close for comfort. Oh no, what has happened here? It's a good chance! In for the pieces! Reed. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. De Bruyne. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he gets rid in a hurry. Reed. And it's Thomas. And Vestergaard. Fatawu. Now it's Fatawu. Reed. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. Great ball if he can get there. And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? He's got himself an absolute peach. First blood drawn. He has given that a lot back.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in. And he shoots! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Vasco da Gama are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's clever. Picked out brilliant. There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. It's a delicate pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vasco da Gama have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now he's got space here. That's a decent clearance.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
James. It's Decordova-Reid. Now it's Mavididi. Oh, that's fabulous. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Vasco da Gama clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Vasco da Gama go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back on the way. And he welcomes it in. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ricardo Pereira. James. And it's Pereira. It's Decordova-Reid. Looking for the run. Fatawu picks it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vestergaard calmly anticipates. Now it's Ayew. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's Park Ji-sung. He's in a great position here. Park Ji-sung. Played in by Park Ji-sung. And he's there to clear it. It's Torres! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. James. Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ricardo Pereira. Fatawu. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
A header! Final touch was poor.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
Vasco da Gama with the corner. They're first.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19. Camisa 24.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Real chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vasco da Gama making consecutive changes here, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's Park Ji-sung. Vasco da Gama perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cross needs to be good.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
But there's going to be another change here. Havertz coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 13. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 29.
Thomas. It's a pretty loose pass. Makaleli. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Look at the space.
And the finish! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substituição.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Thomas. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thomas. Threads one in. Now it's Mavididi. Makaleli. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Chance!
And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Oh, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
31 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador. Camisa 9.
Vasco da Gama are having a ball here. Vestergaard. That has not gone well. Skip. Now Sumare. And here's Ayew. Showing great feet there. Now it's Diaby. Knocks it into space. And there's the shot! Palmer receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Here's the header! And he's missed it. Skip. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Vasco da Gama are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Can he get it through? Shot could be on. He has found the way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
De Bruyne. The most accurate pass. And the counter is on. Stood up well to him there. Havertz. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Ayew. Played out to the right. And he's picked it up out wide. It's run loose here. And back to the keeper they go. Adams. Vasco da Gama clearly now in lead preservation mode. Played into space out wide. That's going to go a long way. There will be a throw-in. Great vision. Now the delivery. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Vestergaard. Skip. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vasco da Gama, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Emerson Royale has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, with the explosive pace he's got, Peter, I'd be expecting his teammates to look for the overlap at every opportunity. He can whip in a mean cross too from the byline, but he's the kind of guy you can rely on for his defensive duties too. You know, he'll give you a good shift at either end.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Flamengo with the corner, there first. It's a really well-measured ball, and it's pulled back. Out of play for a throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Here comes the bullish header! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
No, it's come to nothing. De Arrascaeta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Searching pass he's played there. Real chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ball is over the line. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Henrique. Played out wide. Gets into some space. Now the cross. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Flamengo really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
still very early doors, but it is a big header! Goal! Flamengo!
Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Camisa 50.
Flamengo take the lead. Now he's off and running. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Now it's Luis Araujo. Cross needs to be... Chance! Caught offside that time. That looks a cracking ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, hang on. They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Flamengo take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
He's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No, that's been intercepted. Flamengo have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now it's Luis Araujo. Shot could be Bruno Henrique! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pinches it off him. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Bruno Henrique! Flamengo have their second corner now. There's the header! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in. He gets big. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries a shot. Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Threads one in. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Luis Araujo.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Can he finish? And he's following up. Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Flamengo have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here.
Can he finish?
So can they do it again? Played towards the front line.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now he's got space here. And that has been cleared. Throw it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Arrascaeta. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. Now the delivery. Emerson Royal clears it away. Jorginho. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a throw. Time then for the first substitution of the game. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Camisa 64, camisa 16.
Flamengo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Emerson, and he's picked out the run. He is through here, hoisted in. Oh, shooting chance! So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a pretty loose pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great chance!
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 5.
There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in a great position here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Lino. Pulgar. He's tried one! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Pulgar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador camisa 8.
He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Could have here their final chance. Point-blank header! He's put it wide. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Delivers with whip. Oh, what a climb! High and ultimately harmless. Out to the right. He's found a way through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Flamengo have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Flamengo really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de um menino de camiseta amarela. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.